everybody. Sorry about that. We had to start a whole new stream because some things happened. I'm not going to discuss it. We're just
Hi, I'm going to switch to my laptop real quick. It lets me do it.
But yeah, we're just not going to talk about it. We were talking about the skunk ape, which is the previous video. So if y'all see that previous video, just don't. Don't watch the previous video, please.
No, please don't.
Yeah, don't watch it. It's just me yelling at people. But
that's beautiful.
So
turn it down, please.
Apparently, the skunk ape has a research center in Florida.
Well, that's cool.
And it's apparently a culmination. It's in the Bigfoot family, apparently.
If you guys hear the music behind me, I hope that's not too loud. She's watching TikTok, I think.
It's not too loud, but it is a little loud.
Hey, sweetie, turn it down just a little bit more, okay? Honey? Really? How old are you? Goodness.
Oh, it's Raymond. Hey, Raymond.
Hello, Raymond. Good, we got some backup in case they come back.
No, we're not talking about that.
Yep, nope.
All right, let me reshare my screen now.
Connie, you are being rude.
And Anthony's here. Hi, Anthony. And Facebook user, whoever Facebook user is. Hi. Where were all you people earlier when I had to redo the stream fucking shit?
I know, right?
But anyway, guys, I just wanted to let you know I made this background.
Yeah, we should make him a moderator.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna make you're now dubbed a moderator for my show.
Don't throw it on my laptop, dude. I don't want cookie crumbs all over it.
Put them back. Fucking bitch.
Hey! Goodness. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself so that you guys don't hear them in the background real quick.
Where's my banner? But yeah, we needed some more moderation earlier, but we're not going to talk about that. Apparently there's something called the Tahoe Tessie in California and Nevada. Stories of an aquatic creature in Lake Tahoe that can be traced back to members of the Washoe. That's probably not how you say that, but Washoe.
Don't come at us because you will get blocked.
Yeah, I can't speak. I don't read well, guys. I'm at
You're fine. I'm sorry. I'm
27 at a fucking 12th grader reading level. Leave me alone.
You're fine. I'm the same way, so I get it. I just had to laugh because of the situation we've been in today.
And the Patu, I don't want to fuck up these Indian tribe names. 2 Indian tribes in the mid-19th century who said the cryptid living in an underwater tunnel beneath cave rock, sites of Tessie. So basically, it's the California version of Nessie.
Okay.
But they can't call her Nessie because that's already taken by Scotland. So they had to call her something else. So let's call her let's call her Tessie.
Does she look different, I wonder?
I don't actually know. It's apparently a plesiosaur and Itachosaurus or a Mosasaurus. Because fossils of these creatures have been found in the surrounding Sierra Nevada mountains. So I honestly thought that Nessie originally was a living plesiosaurus, which is those long-necked aquatic
Yeah.
dinosaurs. That's what I think Nessie is Nessie is a living plesiosaurus. So
Well, that would explain a lot.
if Tessie is kind of like Nessie, then you would think Tessie is also a plesiosaurus.
But I mean, then you would think that they would be able to have the same name, unless they were different looking.
Well, Nessie, I think by the Scottish is trademarked, so you can't use it. Which is why they had to call her Tahoe Tessie. And honestly, Tahoe Tessie makes more sense because she lives in the Tahoe Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Pope Lick Monster, Kentucky. Okay, Raymond. Okay, Raymond, you're in Kentucky. What the hell is a Pope Lick Monster? Does it lick popes?
I'm curious too. I'm really curious.
Does it go around and say, you're a yummy Pope? And just licks it like a lollipop? Where do people come up with these names?
Oh my god.
This legendary human-goat hybrid has a deformed human torso, goat legs, and a horned head. And it's said to...
Devil?
Yeah, it sounds like it. It's said to hunt the railway trestles over Pope Lick Creek in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm sorry, Raymond. You're from Kentucky. Why the hell did Kentucky people come up with names like fucking Pope Creek Lake or Pope Lick Creek?
What does Pope Lick stand for, first of all?
The area it's in is called Pope Lick. I'm probably saying it wrong because you probably say it better with your Kentucky accent versus the way I'm saying it because I am a northerner. So I'm probably saying it wrong. The E is probably silent and it's probably Poplick Creek. Or Poplick Monster. The E is probably silent. I'm probably saying it wrong. So it's probably Poplick instead of Poplick. It's Poplick. So apparently you can't go in it. There's an 8-foot fence meant to keep visitors out of this area. So there's... Well, I don't know. You got kind of an accent. You probably say stuff better than I do. I got a Pennsylvania Dutch thing going on. But, yeah, this is apparently the area. And there's an 8-foot fence around this area to keep people out. Moving on. And Squeakers is yelling at her nieces and nephews.
Yes, sorry about that.
But apparently there's an 8-foot fence to keep people out. So you can't even go in this area. Otherwise, you got to climb an 8-foot fence. All right, we're going down to the number 4, the Orzac Howler in the Orzac Mountains. Witnesses described this creature as a large black cat with horns and glowing eyes. and it gets its name from the loud, eerie howl it emits throughout the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Texas. Cryptozoologists have suggested that the creature could be an unrecognized big cat, while anthropologists have speculated that the stories of the cryptid were simply inspired by the black dog of death found in British folklore. However, evolutionists who believe in the Ozark howler say it could be a mutated mountain lion breed or a hybrid of a mountain lion and another animal.
Well, there was the mountain, not the mountain lion. There was the Black Panther, and then there was the cheetah that got together too. Could it be something like that?
It could be, but it's said to have horns, so that kind of makes me wonder what other animal has
Ooh.
horns. This is from Alaska. Ilama Lake monster in Alaska.
A llama lake?
Ilama Lake monster, Alaska. So this is up in that cold fucking state we call Alaska. The locals call her Illy. The reports of the cryptid have been around since the indigenous Altuet people lived on the shores of Alaska's Illimuin Lake. I'm sorry, local Alaskans, I cannot speak the language. However, the lake monster wasn't brought into the public eye until the 1940s, when pilots reported seeing a large fish swimming in the waters below. By the 1950s, there were constant reports of a large aluminum-colored fish in the lake. And in 1979, the agricultural Agro-Ridge Daily News offered $100,000 to anyone who could provide conclusive evidence of Illy's existence. $100,000
It
for a
almost sounds like
picture of this thing.
right. It almost sounds like a sturgeon. The sturgeons have that metallic grayness to them as well. They almost look like a shark underwater.
$100,000. What would you do with $100,000? I would pay off my car and shit. I'd pay off everything. Evidence of Illy's existence. So far, no evidence has been found, but the sightings of the fish continue today, and Illy was even featured on Animal Planet show River Monsters. But scientists say there's no monster in the lake. Many have suggested that what people are seeing is actually sleeper sharks. These fish can exceed 20 feet in length and swim into rivers and lakes to find food, and scientists say that the Illy sightings are often consistent with the shark shape and color. So basically they're saying that Illy could be a shark.
Weird.
Because apparently all the Illy sightings are around the time that these sharks come into rivers and the lakes to find food.
Okay, that makes sense then.
So it could possibly be one of these sleeper sharks.
Are there zombies?
Yep.
That was number 5, Illy Lake monster in Alaska. So this is the lizard man of Scape Ore Swamp, South Carolina. That's what he looks like. Lizard man.
Yep. I like the Grimm theory on it.
This reptilian humanoid cryptid is described to being 7 feet tall, bipedal, and having scaly lizard skin, and it's said to live in the swamp in the swamp plants in Lee County, South Carolina. The first reported sighting of the creature was in 1988 when 17-year-old Christopher Davis saw the creature running towards him while he was changing a tire beside Scape or Swamp. Davis got in his car to escape, but the lizard man jumped onto the roof and clung to his car. Clung to it as the teen tried to throw it off. When he returned home, Davis found that his side view mirror was damaged and there was a deep scratch marks across the car's roof.
You know what's funny about that? That almost sounds like that old '80s story with the hook for a hand.
Oh, Candyman?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Did you say Candyman 3 times and he appears or whatever? Or the Hook? No, the Hook Man. I know that one. The Hook Man. Where you shouldn't go out to this like area in the woods at night because the Hook Man will get you.
Yes.
Some shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so there were scratch marks on the roof of this dude's car. I want to see a picture of these said scratch marks on the roof of this dude's car. For the next month, there were further reports of an aggressive lizard-like creature and more reports of unusual scratches and bite marks on the cars parked near the swamp. Police were skeptical, but stated that a significant number of sightings by reputable people led them to believe that something was being seen. Although they thought it was likely a bear, the sheriff's department made plaster casts of what appeared to be 3 large toed footprints to send to the FBI, but decided against sending them after the South Carolina Marine Research Department said they were unclassifiable. Reports of the lizard man declined over the next few years, but in 2021, a couple reported, or 2011, not 2021, 2011, a couple reported that their car had been mauled, and the former Lee County Sheriff said the damage was similar to the 1988 incidents. So in 2011, somebody's car got attacked by this lizard creature.
Weird.
Now I want to go to Lee County, South Carolina and sit out by that swamp. I want video evidence of this lizard person attacking my car.
You better carry a gun with you then.
I have one. I have my carry permit.
Or a whip. One with you.
I also have a baseball bat that's got screws in it, so I can
There
take
you
those
go.
with me. But yeah, no, about the Polic monster, Raymond says it's similar to the Goatman Bridge in Texas. But instead of haunting a bridge, this dude hangs out by railroad tracks with an 8-foot tall fence around him so people can't get in.
Weird. Again.
Hey,
really
if you want to put an 8-foot tall fence up around an area because you think there's a monster in there, be my fucking guest, I guess.
Right?
Like, you want to go that extra length to keep whatever it is in there and keep people out? It's fine. Atlanta, Ham, Georgia. I don't think I said that right. That's number 7. It's Atlanta, the Atlanta part, Lata, the Atlanta, Mahama. I'm gonna say that's how it's said.
You're good.
Although no physical evidence of this aquatic creature. A lot of these are aquatic creatures. Why are they all aquatic?
Because it's dark and gloomy in the water.
This-
Oh my
This-
god.
Oh, that's why. The railroad trestle isn't safe to climb anymore. I still say it's because there's a monster in there, Raymond. I still say it's because there's a monster. You can say it's because the trestles aren't safe to climb, but an 8-foot fence.
Shark bait.
Ow, my fucking side. I was gonna do the shark bait ooh ha ha, and do the little bounce, but I can't. I pulled a muscle in my side really bad like 3 days ago.
No.
And I'm on muscle relaxers and shit, and now my side's hurting. And I wanted to do the little shark bait ooh ha ha bouncy thing, but I can't because it fucking hurts.
Don't do that. Son.
But anyway, shark bait ooh ha ha, yeah. That's what most like. I feel like we're on number 7 of this 10 list. So how many aquatic creatures have there been?
Oh god.
There's been Tahoe Tessie, the public monster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that's not aquatic. Never mind. The lake monster in Alaska, the lizard man, and now we're on Georgia. So that's 4. There's been 4. Welcome, brother Sharkbait. But there's been 4 on this lesser known U.S. monsters and cryptids that have been aquatic. That's a lot.
And people wonder why I don't swim in lakes and stuff anymore.
And some of these I've never even heard of.
I'm fine with my bathtub and my shower.
I've never heard of the lizard man of Skateboard Swamp. I've never heard of the Ilmua Lake monster. I've never heard of the Po Lake monster. And I've definitely never heard of Tahoe Tessie.
What is that thing?
That apparently is the Jersey Devil. We're not there yet. That's a picture somebody drew. Although no physical evidence of this aquatic creature exists, now we're counting aquatic creatures. This makes 4. Number 7 is 4. Stories of a large snake-like animal swimming in the water of Georgia's Attleham River date back to the 18th century. The Tama Indian tribe has legends of such a creature, and alleged sighting of Attleham continues to be reported today. So it's still currently reported that people see these things. This is a snake-like monster, people. You know how we got water moccasins and the snakes that swim in the water? Imagine this thing being in the water with you. It's described as looking like a sturgeon, having the head of a crocodile, and cryptozoologists have speculated that Altahamenha may be an ocean cryptid that spawns in fresh waters.
I wonder if I saw one. Because I kid you not, in the lake that's out by my sister's house when we were kids, we were stuck in traffic and I looked over and I could have sworn I swear I saw an alligator, but it was too long to be an alligator. It was way too long to be an alligator.
This is supposedly supposed to have the head of a crocodile, the body of a sturgeon.
See, and I didn't.
That's creepy as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not swimming anymore in that lake.
What about skinwalkers? I don't know if skinwalkers are on this list. We're only on number 8, which is the Jersey Devil. There's a picture of it. Everybody get a good look. That's what he looks like. So if you ever see this thing, run.
And hopefully you run fast.
Take a
Widely
picture first.
spread.
Take a picture first and send it to me though, because I want an actual picture. Alligator gar. Oh yeah, that could be a thing too. An alligator gar.
What
They
the
have the
hell is
head.
that?
They have a head of an alligator kinda. It's super long, but the gar itself are fucking huge. So it's got this super long nose with a bunch of teeth.
Oh, I think I've seen those. Not in person, but obviously on Facebook.
I've seen them in person. They have them at the Cabela's
Ooh, dang.
we have here. They have a little aquarium where they have a whole bunch of different fish and alligator gars in there. They're mean looking. They're very small and very lean, but they definitely are mean looking.
I don't know. This thing that I saw, it like poked its head out, and I thought it was a log at first because I was like, no, that can't be right.
All right. Apparently, the Jersey Devil is on the list of the 10 least known monsters and cryptids. Did not think that was a thing because I know about the Jersey Devil. Since the 1700s, there have been thousands of reported sightings of this cryptid in the Jersey Pinelands. Described as a kangaroo-like creature with the head of a dog, bat-like wings, horns, and forked tail, the animal is said to prowl through the marshes of southern New Jersey and spook people with its horrendous appearance. Apparently, it goes out and looks for people.
Is it
That's
a camel?
why I said, Raymond, I want a picture. If you see him, I want a picture. I want a picture. I did. I like Unsolved Mysteries.
Yep, I did.
I watched Unsolved Mysteries. That's why I'm confused as to why the Jersey Devil is on this list, because it's a well-known cryptid.
Yeah.
This is lesser known. So, since everybody knows about the Jersey Devil, I'm just going to make this quiet. It looks like a bat. It's got the head of a dog, goat arms, and a forked tail. Most commonly accepted that is that in the 1735, there was a woman called Mother Leeds who had 12 children. She stated that if she gave birth to another child, it would be the devil. And when her 13th child was born, it transformed into the Jersey Devil, which everybody knows that story about the Jersey Devil. Mother Leeds had...
cursed her own kid.
Yeah, well, Mother Leeds had 12 children. If she said she would have a 13th child, that child would turn into a devil. That's how you get the Jersey Devil. It's a really old folklore story.
I think that's the first time I've actually heard the full story of the Jersey Devil. I mean, I've known about the cryptid, but that's new to me.
Apparently, it started with the stories of a woman called Mother Leeds who had 12 children. She stated she gave birth to a 13th and returned into the devil. 13th child was born and transferred into the Jersey Devil. Its mother killed its mother and flew screaming into the woods.
Wow.
So she gave birth to this thing. This thing right here. Mother Leeds. Poor Mother Leeds.
Huh.
And it was all because she cursed herself by saying
Yeah.
if she had a child, 13th child, it would be a monster. Matt's not here right now. He's at work. He'll be done soon, though. All right, number 9. The Loveland Frog, Ohio. I don't think I've ever heard of this one. Have you ever heard of this one?
No.
I've never heard of the Loveland Frog from Ohio. We're almost to the bottom of the list, y'all. We're almost to the bottom of the list. Well, number 9. This humanoid creature with the face of a frog was first spotted. It's a humanoid creature with a frog head? So kind of like Mr. Toad from the old nursery rhymes or whatever.
Or the one that had the body of a human and a fish head. I forget what
Yeah.
they called it. It was on Bedknobs and Broomsticks and a couple other things.
Yeah, like that. I just called him the Fish Man. I didn't actually know what his name was, but I just called him Fish Man. This humanoid creature with the face of a frog was first spotted in Loveland, Ohio in 1955.
Wow.
A businessman said he saw several creatures with green skin. Oh, several. So there's not just one humanoid frogman. There's several. There's several frogmen with green skin, webbed. I'm just gonna say webbed because webbed sounds weird.
Yeah, you're good.
Webbed hands and wide mouths, squatting under a bridge. So they're homeless. One of the creatures reportedly held up a bar-like device that emitted sparks, leaving a strong odor of alfalfa and almonds behind. What?
Weird.
So like a sparkler, but it leaves an odor of alfalfa and almonds. Okay. There were no further sightings of the Loveland frog until 1972. When police, including Officer Mark Matthews, apparently he's famous for something, I don't know that name, said they saw a frog-faced man jump over a rail and onto the Little Miami River. Weeks later, a farmer reported seeing the creature riding a bicycle, and then Officer Mark Matthews saw the Loveland frog for a second time. This time, it was laying in the road, and Matthews shot at it, but it escaped. However, in 2001, Matthews retracted his story, saying it wasn't a monster and it was probably just a pet lizard that just got too large for its aquarium. So he didn't want to sound crazy. Yeah, true. Someone get high after watching Wind in the Willows. Well, I don't know what he might have taken some LSD or some acid or something to retract his statement saying he never seen a frogman. Like, or he was tripping the entire time he was investigating this frogman.
Right. Well, that's like that time that I saw that whatever the frick that thing was that jumped out at me and decided to change its face and crawl up the building.
Did you take any mushroom squeakers?
No, I didn't actually. I didn't do anything like that back then.
You didn't eat no shrooms? They're not bad for you.
No. In fact, I was with my friend who was very Catholic, and she saw it too, and she was freaking out. I had to tell her that it was okay.
Shrooms are just like marijuana. They're not bad for you. It's just a plant. Like, I'm not wrong.
No, you're not wrong, but no, I wasn't on anything. Scared the crap out of me.
Like me and my friends took some shrooms before we went to a Renaissance fair, and he thought a dragon on a sign at one of the food stands was stopping him from eating.
That's kind of like Adam Sandler's one show. I forget what it was called, where he was seeing the penguin.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Hi. Wait, isn't it super late for you guys? Isn't it like 3 a.m. right now? In the UK? Or like 2 a.m.? Something like that. It's late. Why are you awake, Georgia? I wouldn't be awake.
I wake up and then sometimes I'm on and then I go back to sleep and then I wake up again and then I'm on again.
All right. So, number 10 is Chessie, Maryland and Virginia. Chessie is, oh my god. So we got Nessie, we got Tessie, and now we got Chessie. And they all sea monsters. So we got Nessie. That's the first one. We got Tessie. And now guys, from Maryland and Virginia, we got Chessie. How unfucking creative can you be? We'll just take a variation of Nessie and just change the first letter and then and we can't use Tessie again. So we'll just change the first two letters to a CH and call it Chessie.
They should have just named it Chrissy. There you go.
But apparently this one's name is Tessie. Or Chessie. Chessie is another sea monster named in the style of the legendary Nessie. But this cryptid reportedly lives in the waters of the Chesapeake Bay. There have been numerous sightings of this creature, which witnesses describe as 25 to 40 feet long, serpent-like and finned. So again, a plesiosaurus. A plesiosaurus. Yes, Raymond, another shark bait. So that makes 5 on this list that are sea monsters or some form of aquatic creatures. 5. We got three Nessies now. We got Nessie, Chessie, and Tessie.
Little pro tip, not to get off subject, but little pro tip: if you got kids, especially teenagers, and they're acting up, start playing the Baby Shark song off of YouTube. It comes in many different languages.
That's fair.
Yep.
But it's serpent-like and fin. There were a rush of Chessie sightings in the 1970s and 1980s, but an alleged photograph of the creature turned out to be a manatee. A 1982 videotape of the creature shows a brownish object moving from side to side like a shark, but the video hasn't been substantiated. The last notable sighting of Chessie was in 1997. Oh my god, that's not that long after I was born.
No, not really.
I was born in 95. No. Hello, John.
I know you're aging me. I was born in 83.
There's a champ in Lake Champlain, New York.
There's a whale in Flathead, Montana. They thought that actually they thought was a Nessie, but then they found out that it was a whale in fresh water.
Way. So I'm just looking up random shit now. I really shouldn't be. I am doing a show. I think the next one we'll do, Squeakers, I just found one. It's called The Werewolf of Bengal.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
So I think our next Cryptid show, which won't be this coming Monday, it'll be next Monday.
Okay.
Because we're doing the rotating show with the Wicca stuff as well.
Sounds good to me.
I don't want to just do cryptids because it seemed like my numbers dropped from just doing cryptids, so I want to kind of go back and forth.
Yep, sounds like a good plan.
Thanks. This is the first time you've ever been on my show, but I appreciate it. And yes, Raymond, we're going to talk about werewolves, my favorite subject. Because I swear to God, I seen one. Nobody fucking believes me, but I seen one.
I'm not afraid of most things, but if I think I ever saw a werewolf or a clown, I'd probably pass the fuck out. You'd
Oh,
see me just go, whee, clunk.
I hate clowns.
I couldn't do it.
I hate clowns.
I can't even stand coyotes, so.
I don't mind coyotes or like wolves. I like seeing them in the zoo. And like coyotes, I like watching them run across the field where we go hunting.
I fucking like wolves.
But
Yeah.
it's funny to watch them chase turkeys. Have you ever seen a coyote chase a turkey?
No.
It's funny. Maybe I could find a video.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna look that up now.
I don't have money for ammo. Listen, someone is chasing me down the street. I need your help. I have 8 bullets.
There's a bunch of turkeys chasing stuff, but not a coyote chasing a turkey. Well, that's bull. Can't find no coyote chasing a turkey, but turkeys chasing stuff. Turkeys chasing stuff is funny too. I watched a video the other day. Somebody sent me through TikTok that was a turkey chasing a UPS van down the street. Like the dude just dropped off the package and the turkey was chasing his van down the street.
That's kind of funny.
I hate clowns. Don't bring up John Wayne Gacy. He fucking freaks me out, dude. He is a serial killer. I like watching that kind of stuff on serial killers, though. Like, I know John Wayne Gacy. They had him in what was it? American Horror Story Hotel. He was in there. So was what's the one they just did the thing on Netflix for?
Green River?
No, it was another serial killer.
Yeah, Green River or the 8.
No, it was the one that took all the dudes and was trying to make a living zombie, but he couldn't admit that he was gay.
I have not seen that one yet.
We were just talking about. I was just talking about this at work with somebody. I can't think of it now. I don't have Netflix anymore.
The winner gets $10,000.
Yeah, there was Donner.
Dahmer, yeah, the Dahmer. That was the one.
Okay.
They just did a thing on Netflix. Yeah, Dahmer, yeah.
We've had the Green River Killer over here, and then Billy Yates, and then not Billy Yates. I forget his name.
I knew about the Green River Killer, but they just did an actual like life story thing about how Dahmer picked up all his victims and stuff on Netflix.
The reason why my family moved from Seattle was because there was something found behind our house, so that's why we moved. My mom was like, nope.
Love from the U.S.
Turn it down, please.
Stupid bitch. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
What did you say to me? Nothing.
But I think we're gonna end the video here because I still have to eat. I haven't eaten anything today. The only thing I ate today was a piece of pie, so I should probably definitely eat something. Because I've been in a weird mood all day. This is the first thing that's actually made me get out of that weird mood that I was in when we were originally talking. When you first showed up. Yeah, this is the one thing that got me out of that weird mood I was in. I was in that weird mood where I just didn't want to eat. I didn't want to be bothered or bother anybody. It's
there you go.
weird. Don't tell me what to do.
He's gonna jump through the phone or through the computer and
Don't tell me what to do. Just because Matt's not here, don't mean you get to tell me what to do, Raymond.
You know we love you, Raymond.
And to be completely honest, Matt probably hasn't eaten since he left for work this morning, so.
Oh, here he is. What up, Matt?
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Right?
Listen, Pinkie Pie. What are you gonna do from Kentucky? No, he must have just left work. I guess. I don't know.
Borderline personality disorder.
I don't have that.
No, she doesn't, dude.
I just get weird little funks where I just don't want to do anything.
It's called being an introvert. There's nothing wrong with that.
And then my ADHD and stuff as well. I just kind of get weird. Okay.
Oh, Lord. We're being hijacked.
I
Hello.
didn't add nobody.
Hey!
You want to kick him off? No, just
I'm being. Hey, tell your boyfriend here to not tell me to listen.
Listen. I just said I just got off work, dropped in over on Paranormal Jackass, and said hello to Listen Queen.
Cool.
And you're right. I haven't eaten. I've had a liquid diet of this all day.
Well, to be fair, where you work at, you can't eat for free, so.
Actually,
That sucks.
What?
I can. I get free nummies.
So why didn't you eat anything today?
No time. They had me on grill.
Well, that's interesting to know about Wendy's. I didn't think they would give you free meals because they don't at McDonald's. You got to pay for it.
Nope, I get free meals, free drinks. I learned a lot today of things I'm going to be doing and not doing.
Cool.
I have a binder.
A binder? You got a fancy binder. He's
No.
got a rule. He's got a rule book, you guys.
No, it's behind me.
Hey, it's Justin. What's up, guy?
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, you don't want a psychiatrist, me, John. Trust me, I've been there, done that. You don't want a psychiatrist, me.
Ooh, I want to watch that.
Psychiatrist
That'll be good.
to evaluate me said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm not even
When
joking.
I had my anger management classes with my brother, because we were in a group therapy because me and him used to beat up on each other so much.
Used to.
We don't anymore.
Yeah, because you don't live together.
Yeah, when we lived together, we did, but that's because we hated each other living together. It's easier now that we don't live together.
Yeah, you still hate him. But...
Well, yeah, but if he's over at the house for a long, extended period of time, I hate him. Yes, because he's annoying. He's my little brother. How the fuck else is a little brother supposed to be?
I think there's supposed to be an S to the end of that statement.
I don't hate Ryan as much when he's over for long periods of time because he don't ever come over. Nick comes over like whenever he has time off. He's always over at the house to get away from his wife.
And to steal our food.
Yeah, and to steal our food. Because his wife doesn't feed him.
Wait a minute. You're in my setup.
No, I'm not.
No? Let me see the mic. Okay, yeah, you're on yours.
Fuck off with your I'm at your setup bullshit.
I've had 2 hours. I've had this many hours of sleep last night.
And whose fault's that? It ain't mine.
The hell it ain't. I was all nice and cozy and sleepy. Came home, woke my ass up, and I was up.
I didn't wake
didn't
you
get
up.
much
All I did was turn on the TV, sit down, and eat my veggie wrap with my broccoli bites that I made from work.
You had broccoli bites and you didn't give me any? How dare?
No.
They're just bacon cheddar broccoli bites.
Joanne.
Fat kid. Fat kid.
Those broccoli bites, you know.
Oh yeah, the cheddar bacon broccoli bites that we have at my job. Actually, those things are really good, and the new owner put in an air fryer for us to make shit in. If we bring our own stuff or whatever. And I put them in the air fryer and they taste really fucking good.
Huh, I might have to do that.
I don't know if you can find them. You might be able to find them at like a surplus store or something.
What?
If you have those there.
Possibly, or I can just make them. What are you doing, Matt? Oh yeah, last night was really weird. I didn't tell your wife what happened.
Is it raining? Oh, I love my air fryer too. I love my air fryer so much. I'm so happy that was the one thing that I asked for my birthday, and my dad got it for me.
Do you know you can do eggs, hard-boiled eggs in the air fryer?
Mine has shelves. It's not a basket. So I can dehydrate things in mine. I have a rotisserie stand, so I can rotisserie a chicken.
Damn, I don't have any gadgets with mine yet. I need to get some.
I have a basket, like a roller basket, that we could put breaded shrimp in and put it in the air fryer, and it'll roll it to cook it.
Nice.
It's so nice. I love mine. Hey, it's Nando.
From Portal to the Paranormal, what's up, brother? You're up late, early, whatever.
You think I have borderline personality disorder, John? I don't think I do. I think it's just ADHD. Dude, I'm being psychologist.
I'm sorry, but you can't diagnose over the air either. That's full of crap.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Well, that's also my opinion. I don't want to talk to a therapist.
Well, that's fine and dandy, but you can't diagnose over the air.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm ignoring that. Oh, she is the same thing you have, Squeakers. You don't got no gadgets. She don't got no gadgets for hers. Mine's just fancy.
Yeah.
I got a fancy one. How come my views go up when you come on my show? Do you just bring people with you?
Yeah, you know, I have a whole list of people. I don't.
Well, me and Squeakers, the entire show only had 3 people. The entire show, the most we've had watching was 3 people.
We have to delete one show too because of certain reasons, but
I'll explain that later off.
Yeah,
because I don't want them to come back. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it here, and then we'll see how I feel about next Monday. It might be the following Monday. I'm not sure yet. But we will talk about some witchery stuff.
Sounds good to me.
But I'm doing tomorrow.
We might even get Emmy to come and join us on the witchery podcast, maybe, if she wants to.
Okay.
If she's not busy. She can tell us all about her crystals in her little pussy pouch that she has. And of course, we always got the Raymond that's watching even when he's at work.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only thing is I can't have my phone out. But then again, there's no time. I found out they're a high volume store, so yeah.
But yeah, they're right there on the strip going to Harrisburg. What did you expect?
Yeah, no, they're busy. They're busy as hell.
The one in Bloom doesn't ever look that busy.
Well, the one in they are they're the busiest store in our district.
Well, good. That's good because it's gonna make you your day go faster.
You'd think so.
Sometimes it don't. I know that from working 7 years in the restaurant business. Sometimes faster and like busier days aren't the best. Like we had one of those on Thursday. We had one of those on Thursday when I did a double. I looked up at the clock and it wasn't even 6 o'clock yet.
Yeah, the deli that I worked in was like that too, and you would think that it wouldn't be fast paced, but it was. A lot of times it was pain in the butt. Remember what I thought I was gonna have to flip you off, Aaron?
No, he was flipping off Raymond that said
I see that now. I see that now.
They gave me orientation, which was about 2 hours, and then threw me on the grill.
John, I can understand that, but this is a podcast, not an office.
I'm just ignoring him. Just ignore him, squeakers. No offense. I don't really care.
I think those are yours.
I think he froze.
Good. Oh, no, Matt?
Yeah. I think he froze. So I don't hear anything anymore. And his screen's not moving.
Babysitting, not playing your game.
Yeah, he gone. Don't need help. If I do have it, I've been dealing with it just fine, so go away. I don't think I have it, though.
I'm sorry, I just blocked him.
That's fine. I don't care. You can't say that I have borderline personality disorder when obviously I've been to like 5 different psychologists and they all say it's just social anxiety.
It can also take months of doing research for that. And I'm sorry, but I'm not that over the air.
And Matt knows I don't appreciate being psychologically analyzed while I'm doing something.
Are you okay?
No, he left.
Okay.
Anyway, we're gonna end it here because now I feel really fucking awkward and I don't want to talk anymore. So yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And as always, remember the truth is out there.